Here's the result for the guy you filled out the survey for. He gets a C+. plus. This guy is rather so-so. Not too good, not too bad. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He's more likely to talk about big achievements than actually reach them. While he has good ideas and a sharp mind, he often struggles to put in the hard work needed for real progress. You might see bursts of energy or grand plans, but these often fizzle out quickly.
Can he bounce back from failure?
If things go wrong at work, he's quick to react and usually gets upset or angry. He might raise his voice, make sharp comments, or blame others around him. He doesn't shy away from harsh words, and his mood may spill over into his home life.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
He's likely to have trouble getting along with people at work, even though he cares about others. His way of speaking can be quite blunt and sometimes hurtful. Overall, he's more likely to be known for clashes and strong opinions than for being warm or easy to work with.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
If you do really well in your career, he will feel a mix of things. Deep down, he cares about you and wants the best, so you might see moments of genuine pride. He may not say, I'm proud of you, openly. Instead, you might hear small jabs or see him get moody.
What if you start earning more than him?
If you earn more than him, he is likely to feel insecure and secretly resent it. Even though he may care deeply about you, his strong sense of pride and quick temper can make your higher income feel like a threat. It's important to see these signs early so you know whether you're getting the support you deserve.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He tends to be careful and organized with money, planning things out before spending. He likes having control over his finances and usually avoids risky or careless purchases. Most of the time, you can expect him to keep track of expenses and stick to a budget.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He usually lives within his means and likes to keep his home and life neat and orderly. He does not often pretend to be richer than he is, preferring the comfort of stability and control. Mostly, though, he values practicality and doesn't chase a flashy lifestyle.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He does care about others and shows kindness, especially in small ways. but he's not overly generous with money or big gestures. He likes to be in control of what he spends, making sure things are fair and practical. If someone needs help, he will do what's sensible, though you won't find him going overboard.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He's generally straightforward about money and prefers to keep things clear and organized. You won't find him hiding bills or making sneaky purchases behind your back. His approach is practical and upfront, but be ready for strong opinions if he thinks something isn't right.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He's likely to believe that housework should be shared and not see it as only your responsibility. Because he prefers things to be clean and organized, he'll want a tidy home and he'll step in to help when needed. At times, he might be pushy about having things his way, but he won't leave all the chores for you.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He's more likely to get involved and actually help with chores and diapers, not just stand by and give instructions. He wants things to be done the right way, so he won't just watch. You'll see him roll up his sleeves and take action. But his need for order means he'll take responsibility, not expect you to do it all.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He tends to argue and focus on proving his point rather than understanding your view. His strong opinions and quick temper make it hard for him to pause and really listen when you disagree. Be prepared to stay calm and patient if you want a real conversation, not just a battle of words.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, it's very likely he'll say hurtful things or act aggressively. His temper can flare up quickly, and he may raise his voice, make sharp remarks, or say things that sting. While he cares about you deep down, his anger often gets in the way of kindness.
Does he have a bad temper?
Yes, this is a man who gets angry very quickly. His temper comes and goes in a flash, and you will notice sharp words or hot reactions even for small issues. This isn't just a minor trait, it's something you shouldn't ignore because frequent anger can make your home life feel tense and unpredictable. It can hurt your feelings, create fear, and set a shaky foundation for trust.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He struggles to say sorry and take responsibility for his actions. When things go wrong or he gets angry, he's more likely to blame you or others instead of admitting his own fault. You might hear sharp words or see him avoid the topic rather than offer a heartfelt apology.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
He may struggle to respect boundaries, especially if he's feeling strongly about something. His quick temper and need to be in control can make him push past your no, whether it's about small things or important matters. This isn't safe or healthy. Everyone deserves to have their boundaries respected always.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
Yes, he's likely to take it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. Instead of understanding, he might get upset or feel rejected, sometimes responding with sharp words or cold behavior. Even if your reason is simple or honest, he can make it about himself rather than your comfort.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
You need to be careful here. While he may seem caring in private, his quick temper and sharp tongue can sometimes lead him to use personal moments against you during arguments. This behavior can feel hurtful and take away your trust and comfort.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He isn't the type who runs off chasing every new woman, but his strong moods and self focus mean you may notice moments when his attention wanders. He likes feeling appreciated and noticed, and if he's feeling unhappy or ignored, he might flirt or seek comfort outside. However, his hot temper can lead him to make reckless choices in tough times.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
Yes, he tends to be over possessive. His strong need to be in control can show up as jealousy or suspicion, even over small things. This can feel restrictive and stressful and isn't a sign of healthy love.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
Yes, his so called protective nature often hides a controlling personality. While he may say he's looking out for you, his actions show that he wants things done his way and struggles to let you make your own choices. This is more about power and control than true care or support.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He is likely to see parenting as something both of you should do together, not just leave it all to you. He cares about order and routine, so he'll want things done properly and will step in to help with chores and looking after the kids. If you work together and set clear rules, he can be a steady partner in raising children.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he's likely to lose his temper rather than stay calm. His strong moods can take over quickly, leading him to raise his voice or use harsh words. Instead of listening and comforting, he might react with frustration and want things fixed right away.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
He will respect your role as a mother, but he might struggle to fully support you as your own person. He cares about family and routine, expecting you to keep things in order and take care of the kids. Sometimes you may feel like you have to fight for your personal space or dreams.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later, after kids and marriage, change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
Yes, this is the kind of man who might support your career now, but later ask you to quit once you have a child. He respects routines and wants family life to be orderly. So after a baby comes, he may expect you to focus completely on home and parenting. If you value your career and independence, be clear about your goals from the start.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He is more likely to act polite on the surface than show real warmth to your parents. While he understands the importance of respect, his genuine feelings may not always come through, and he might keep things formal and brief during family visits. His focus is on order, so he may get along best when everything goes as planned. He's more likely to expect your family to adjust to his ways rather than making changes himself.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he's more likely to make things worse than handle it calmly. His temper can flare up quickly, and he may say sharp or hurtful things if he feels pushed or annoyed. You might end up feeling caught in the middle, trying to calm everyone down.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you, but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
Yes, he is the kind of man who may seem modern and easygoing when it's just the two of you, but expect you to act like a traditional supportive wife in front of his relatives. At home, you might feel comfortable and free, but once the family is around, he could expect you to follow customs, dress a certain way, or meet traditional expectations. If you value your independence, talk about these expectations early so you're not surprised or pressured later.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension between you and his relatives, he's likely to step in, but may not always support you openly. His desire for order and strong opinions could make him lean toward his family's way of doing things, especially if he thinks it keeps peace at home. You might feel alone or get the sense that you have to handle things yourself.
Say you have a conflict with his mother, what will this guy do?
He's very likely to be a mummy's boy and put his mother's wishes first, especially when there's conflict. Even if he acts strong and independent in other areas, his respect and loyalty to his mother run deep. During disagreements, he may side with her or expect you to compromise to keep family peace.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
Yes, there's a strong chance he will share details about your fights and private life with his mother or sister. He feels close to his family and trusts them deeply. So when things go wrong, he's likely to turn to them instead of handling problems just between the two of you. Healthy relationships need privacy. If you feel uncomfortable with this, talk openly and set clear boundaries.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
Based on all of this analysis, this guy gets a C plus. This guy is so so, not too good, not too bad, a bit mediocre. Being in a relationship with this man means living with strong moods and firm routines every single day. He cares deeply and gets involved, but his temper can make home life tense with sharp words and quick arguments over small things.